Hey guys, welcome back to another video of me trying to program something without knowing how to program. So we will just get started. Back at the last uh, last state we were in. So we open PowerShell and then we will open a file with the can just copy path from the server.js file, then press CD and Control and V under Windows. Copy the path into it, then copy the file name, and then you are in the folder. And then once I hit npm start, I should get something. Yeah, look at this. Server running on port 3000, so you open up your browser. And I start looking for HTTP localhost 3000, and then we have welcome to the SAAS. And when we press the subscription button, then we are led to this what is it called, Stripe paying page, and then we fill in our personal information, and for testing purposes you can use the number 4242424242424242, and then in your CV just type in any number, and then fill out the subscription, and then you get welcome to the app. You also have this button, but I have put out all the functionality. Okay, so we are at this point now, and we previously tried to establish a data bank. So in this data bank, we want to host or manage our subscribers. And yeah, we would now need AI to make us a file that will generate subscribers. Okay, thank you. But in the, what is it called? Let's do it that way. In the user, users.db.json, there is no entry now that I have logged in. Okay, so apparently that is correct, because you never created a user entry anywhere in your code. Your webhook updates an existing user. Put your data, but your database does not contain that user yet. Stripe sends you, but your data bank looks like users. It looks for users with Stripe customer ID session customer. It finds nothing, therefore it cannot update anything. Therefore your DB stays empty. This is normal. You simply haven't implemented. Okay. Must create a before user before checkout. Okay. Okay, so we are supposed to add this to subscription.js. Subscription.js. Look, set subscription inactive, create user. So we need this function, create user. And I think we need to put this in the checkout.js. And this is a bit weird because I am not quite sure whether or not I'm not quite sure whether or not this will work now. But let's send him our checkout.js. This is my checkout.js. And this is my what was it? Subscription.js. Okay, wait. He thinks this is now the file I'm working with, but let's just start it again. So Control C, and we press npm start. And okay, everything seems to be running. And then we go back to the localhost 3000. Then we subscribe. Look, we have syntax error, unexpected end of JSON input. Okay. Add JSON path, add load DB, add create user, add file something, add process T, add process ticks and rejections. Okay, wait, so I did not change anything, but I now get this when after implementing the code I sent you in the previous prompt. Okay, so let's check what our copilot is saying. The error looks dramatic, but the root cause is actually very small and very common. Your user DB file is empty or corrupted, so JSON passes. Fails. Node is telling you syntax error unexpected end of JSON input. Yeah, so this is why this suddenly happened. When the server started and tried to run, it opened the file, it found an empty file content like empty file or users. Okay, this has nothing to do with your new code. This is simply because JSON file is not the JSON file is not a valid JSON file anymore. Replace its content with okay, so I guess it is because our data bank is empty. Let's see what will happen. I am very, 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 very curious. As curious as you are, probably. Okay. Then let's refresh the page. Oh, look, this is interesting. Has anything happened to the JSON while I... Oh, look at this. Oh, this is really, 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 really weird. This is almost magic. Okay, subscription alive, false, subscription alive, false. Okay, so I guess it's because I have not subscribed to anything. And now I fill in this again. And we put in 424. Oh my god, 424, 242, 424, 242, 442. And then 555. And then welcome to the app. Okay. This is interesting. So let's see. Okay, subscription alive is not active. Stripe customer ID. Okay. Then let's go maybe back. Let's go to local host. Welcome to the SAAS. And then we mixed it up. Welcome to the app. Okay. And do we have something in the JSON-DB file? Okay, we have now some entries. They look similar, but they're probably not. Okay, now I have this in my JSON-DB file after subscribing, but when refresh the page I have to subscribe again. This means, okay, so there's also written that the subscription is not active. Subscription active is always false. So we have one thing is not happening, your Stripe webhook is not firing or not updating the data bank, because if the webhook worked, your data bank would look like this, but they're false. So your auth middleware sees false and sends you back to the landing page. Let's fix this step by step. Confirm your okay, in the server.js file, it must be mounted before express.json. Server.js file. Let's look at that. I think this we can comment it out. We also need the Stripe webhook key. Let's rerun this. Cannot access app before initialization. Okay. Okay, no, we don't get this error. Then let's go back. Ah, fuck. Localhost 3000, welcome to the SAAS. Start subscription. Okay, server running on port. This is my .js now. How can I the endpoint? Okay, under app listen. In server.js, need to put out this. I don't know if this will do anything, because this does not seem smart. Why does this matter? Great. Next step, Stripe CLE forwarding. Stripe does not automatically send webhooks to the local host. You must run this in a second terminal. When you run this, you will see something like ready your webhook signing secret is. Okay, then we need to fill in the right variable. Okay, so this looks good. Now we need to copy this, and I think once you really want to deploy your application and have a render URL, you can also use the link and just need to put in /webhook, but this is only, we just try to do it step by step. Okay, so we copy this. Okay, signing web secret is this. Okay, and we need to put this in the .nb file. Okay, and this is on the Stripe webhook secret. Trigger a real checkout. Now go through subscription flow again. Open your landing page. Enter your email. Click subscribe. Trigger the real checkout. Ah, okay. I think yeah, we just got through the checkout again, I guess. Secret npm start. Then let's go to this starting page. Okay, subscription. then we put in this. And welcome to the app. And now either okay, we get led to this, but let's check when we go to Gmail. And we go to Gmail and okay, this is now my personal one. Okay, does not seem as we have gotten any mail. Okay, wait. What did happen in the user DB JSON? False. Okay. I have not received a mail.
I have not received a mail. This is very not funny.
Stripe does not send you an email when you subscribe. Not in test mode, not in live mode, not by default. Okay, sorry G. You told me to open my mail. Open your lender, enter your email, click subscribe, complete the checkout session.
I have not received a mail.
Okay, what Stripe does not do automatically. Okay, what Stripe cannot. Yeah, okay, chill. Why you didn't get an email? Okay, no. No. Okay, now I get it, comma, but I have no subscription. No subscription in this direction. No subscription. Alrighty then.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, alright, Sebastian. Now we're at the core issue. And I can tell you with 100% certainty what's happening. I sure do hope, dude. Your Stripe webhook is not firing. Webhook JS must log events. Okay, webhook JS fail. I have failed miserably. Post. What's happening? Add this inside your webhook handler. And inside the checkout completed block, webhook handler. What is the webhook handler? Is it in the Oh, this is always so annoying when he does not say what files I can put this in. Where do I need to fill in the login webhook.js? It's currently like this. Webhook.js. Okay, perfect. Subscription set to active. Webhook received. Incoming webhook request. Okay, so that's the new webhook.js file. I should hope it does. Okay, so this looks fine. We'll reset that. And then we can go here, let's just go to the landing page. Then we go to the Stripe checkout once again. And we 4242424242424242 555. Welcome to the app. And what is now the matter? Okay, so There's no console logging. Okay. So webhook.js. This is the result. Yeah, so we have no webhook log. Okay, so we're supposed to open a second terminal. Once again, we open Windows PowerShell. And now I always put cinnamon in my cappuccino on top. And sometimes I breathe it in. And then my throat is really scratchy. So my life is not as easy as it seems, yeah. So don't underestimate that sometimes. You just get cappuccino in your throat. And it's really itchy. Itchy and scratchy. Okay, wait. I think this sign is illegal. Okay, yeah. Look, the more I use AI in programming, the faster I learn on myself. Okay, I will not be smarter than AI when I learn from AI, but you know, smarter than I used to be. That's why it's also good to read books on programming when you really want to be serious about programming and just and you need to get all in. Okay, then we have this web secret key. And then where's the .nv file? Oh, there it is. Oh no, wait. But I actually think this key is the same one. Okay, what will happen now? Am I back again on the hello, welcome to SAAS? Okay. Now we can pay again. 555. Okay. Oh look, something has happened in our file. How does the database.js file look? So we have a lot of, wow, we have one guy, that is true. Oh guys, paid succeed, payment succeeded. No, pay. Okay, this is great. Okay, I have opened a stack on PowerShell, copied the webhook key in .nv, and now I get this after we need to find out one more thing. Localhost 3000. Okay, but it's not, it does not really subscribe. Okay, verified. But I don't get forwarded when I use the open page again. Where is firing correctly? The logs prove it. Checkout session completed. Received. Correct customer ID extracted. Set subscription active executed. Database updated. So the backend is doing its job. The only remaining reason you are not forwarded or still see no landing page, see the landing page is your app root does not know which user is logged in. Okay. But you never set user ID. Save the user ID in the session before redirecting to Stripe. Checkout.js after creating the user. We need to add this in the user ID. Checkout.js. Create user. Then we need this. With another comma. And what is wrong? User ID, this, and rec session user ID. Post create checkout session. Okay, look, it's not there. You just put it in there. And then you also need session middleware and server.js. Add this near the top. Okay. Server.js near the top. Okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry for anyone who is professionally developing software for having to watch this. I cannot stress this enough. This is not professional software advice. I just try to vibe code this. After this fix, your flow works perfectly. User enters mail, you create Stripe customer, you create DB user, you store user ID in session, user pays. User gets access. You want me to generate a the full corrected files. No, let's just try this one again. So we restart this. npm start. Okay, cannot find package. Express JSON imported from tutorial all-in-one server.js. Okay, so this is not found. Express session. Okay. So the server.js produces this error with this code. Oh no.